Hello and welcome back in another sheet metal workshop, sheet metal machines part 3. And in this video I'm going to show how to work with a beading roller by hand. I have here one electric, and sometimes it's for me very useful if I do one stuff and in between I need some swage, and I was thinking and considering also for a long time, let's get myself a hand bead roller. And that is also what I've got. So I have here the suitcase. It's one of Swartman's machines. By the way, I'm not advertising or anything suggesting. These are my personal meanings about these machines. So my personal meanings, I like to work with these machines, and for me they are the best machines, but that's my personal meaning. So I've got myself here a small beading roller, and let's have a look. So this is really very small. It's a new one, looks like this, and I have here also another part, so I have probably connected here on this one, and I have also got myself some extra wheels. I just took me those wheels I'm gonna use, and so now let's complete here. Flat swage wheels, crimping wheels, beading wheels, valve wheels for valve boxes. So this is the one here and here, and this is number two. Number 2 swage wheels. Okay, and on the machine himself I have here number 1 are on those, and we have here a smaller, I think it's number 0. Okay, well, let's try to connect. What else I have here? Okay, though this is also a holder. I think you can put it here with screws on your table and then fix this above, and you can work with it, but I'm gonna try and put first on this one. So let's connect this part. So you need an induce key, is already in the package here with it. And well, I'm just curious how it works, because my purpose of my videos are to get and show educational videos, and I know a lot of you who are watching my videos, they don't have electric machines, they all have hand bead roller. Okay, now we have connected this part, so I'm gonna lose this, and see, it's possible to open this thing like this. And now I just need a part of a scuffle, so I'm lucky. I made my table out of scuffles, and I have here a scuffle part, so it's easy to put on here. So now we're going to try to connect this here. Okay, well, so this should be now here in the right position. Maybe I should have moved it. Now here we have the metal. I can fix it, move it. Okay, I'm gonna put also on my glasses here, my safety glasses, and let's have a look. And probably this button here is for the wheel under. Okay, so now it is in the middle. Gonna tighten it up. Okay, now I've set up the machine and we're going to see what it can do. So now we're going to continue. I'm gonna put this away. So probably this key is for in here. There's a hole. I think it's not to lose the key. It's always at the machine. And I'm gonna put this thing back in the suitcase. I won't need it. I'm gonna use the scuffle way. That's very good. So we can also bring this machine with you somewhere on the side and put it on a scuffle if you need a swage or something. Now I have here prepared some metal. It's aluminium. It's got a thickness of 0.6 millimeter aluminium. That's the thickness, and this is what we're going to try and find out. Make a T-piece, so I'm gonna try also make a flat swage. And this is a flange box, a standing flange box with a crimping cover and a bottom on it. So that is also what I'm going to do. And yeah, for the rest, we're gonna put in some swages, some fragments and bands. So here I have, for example, 1 meter. So I'm just gonna try out my first thing on this machine. So let's see. So I have here now a swage in it. So I'm now doing a mill swage. Try to make a mill swage. And well, it goes very good. So you will always with one hand turning the machine and the other hand is doing some stuff. Okay, well that's good. I have here a bigger metal. It's 1 millimeter, also steel. It's magnetic, it's aluminium steel. So I'm just curious if it can handle a big diameter. And well, works fine. So it always also can handle thicker stuff. So now what we want to do is I'm gonna start making this flange box. So I'm gonna change those wheels in beading wheels. So these are these wheels, you know, to get the 5 millimeter, 4 millimeter board we have around. So let's change those wheels. So this should be probably it. Now let's test it. So I'm also very curious about this one. This will work. Once, and now we're going to go second time. Second time I'm gonna hold it with an angle. Okay, well, it's good. Need a little bit help with a hammer. but it works. Okay, the second one. Also looks better. So it's probably like a training once you've done it a little bit more times. Okay, well that's the bottom. So far so good. So now I'm gonna change those wheels again, and we're going to put in, oh, I had to swage this one before in front of it. So I'm gonna go back, put on the swage wheels. So we're gonna put in just some normal swage in it. I put here a smaller swage wheel in it. It's actually number 0 of the number. See, normal swages. So I also want to see here this swage. So for swaging, this machine is, well, I think it's really good. So sometimes I have maybe some wheels here. I do it and I need shortly something to do for swage and I continue. That's the purpose, what I want. So in future videos, I may explain some in video quicker and easier maybe. And also you have the opportunity for those who are only working with beading rollers, hand beading rollers, to see what is possible to do with sheet metal. So now I'm gonna swage this bend here, so I'm gonna little bit less allowance. So let's see, how does this work? Okay. So that's the starting part, and I'm gonna put here now the next segment. The seam is in the back. So these are just some examples. So I took aluminium because it's the easiest material for me also to see how it works. Okay, well that is okay, eh? You can see here, swage, it's good, closed, everything. So, for swaging pipelines, it's also a good thing to do with hand, possible. And we're going to continue now with the crimping cover. And for the crimping cover, I want to make a distance of 15 millimeter from the center edge. From the center. Like this, okay. Oh, touched it. So 15 centimeters. I do that because it's easier for crimping it. It exactly breaks the metal where it should do. So see here. Okay, it goes also good. Second one. Okay, well that is the cover, and now I'm gonna change it again. Well, there's a lot of changing wheels in this video, but doesn't matter. It's an educational purposes, so it's just to show what's possible With a hand sway machine, actually everything is almost possible. The only thing what I think is doing a stainless steel maybe would be different on this machine, but that's something I'm not gonna try out in this video, maybe in some other videos. Depends how much people are interested to see this. So now we have here the crimping wheels. So I'm gonna put on the crimping wheels. Okay, now let's find out the crimping part. Just gonna try slow. Okay, almost. Well, okay, that's the crimping part. It's acceptable, it's okay. So now the next part, one. Second time always goes easier as the first time. And looks also much more better. See? It's more straight away. Well, once you know the machine, how it works, it's always easier. So, okay, well, that was the crimping part. And again, changing the wheels. Now we're going to put in those, well, I don't know how they call it exactly, valve wheels or square wheels. Anyway, that is for the bottom of this part here, for the standing flame box. We're gonna check out how this works. Sometimes you have to go back and pull it in position so it gets more rounder. You see here is rounder than here, so now I'm going to put it back, and here at the end I'm going to pull it a little bit up so you get the radius back. Okay, once we have reached the deepness we need, now we're going to pull it so that goes a little bit down, so later on it will be easier to close up the bottom. Same thing, other one. Okay, so now I'm going to put in again the beading wheels. Normally I do it different in a so I'm gonna put here now also 15mm from the edge, this edge here, 15. Okay, and that is for the crimping cover. So here, that is where the cover comes. Just put it one time slowly through the machine. like this. Yep. Okay. Here's a little folded a little bit. And now I'm gonna try to close it. By here moving this last exactly, so we have here and let's see how does it work. So I'm gonna close this up with the machine, then I'm gonna pull it back. Oh, okay, that's good. No problem at all. See, I can close it up. And the other one. Press it. It's easier as I thought it would be. And now it's closer, a little bit closer. So that's a thing you have to figure out with the machine. And now, for example, this cover comes down on. Here comes the other one. So I'm gonna put this. Now, if you have something like this, so that doesn't look nice, so it happens. So what you can do is just change those wheels back in those crimping wheels. So if this happens, you just correct it by pulling it to the machine, and you get the rounding back. So that's what the flank box is about. Now I'm just going to connect it, so I always try to finish that what I'm doing. And as you can see, the flank box, standing flank box is done. So that's what making flank boxes. Now we come to the last part, and that is swaging a T-piece. Okay, well, I have already changed those flat swage wheels. You can see the flat swage wheels are new, never used before. So with this handle I can mark my wheels in front or more in the back. So I want to have a flat swage of 15 millimeter. So that means 50 millimeter. I go a little bit here, 15, and with aluminium I give a little bit less, so 14 millimeter. 14 millimeter, and let's see how it works. Flat swaging with aluminium. So just have here a T-pipe, what goes on this box, for example, just to show. Okay, let's have a look. Well, it goes good. just take time by doing it by hand. And well, this is the result. So let's have a look. If I put it here on this box. Okay, it will fit good. So that is an unequal T-piece, and let's try it with an equal T-piece. So we have to go slowly here in the throat. So once you get it, give a little bit more power here. Other side. And that's the other side. So I have here pipe dimension of 200 diameter, and okay, it fits. Normally I have to put screws in it, but the result is good. Well, it's also my first or second T-piece I ever done. Well, that is about the hand swage machine. I want to show you can also do everything by hand. What's small? It's a small machine, so it's also for small things. Thank you for watching. See you next time.